Hey lovely, welcome to the voice of the voiceless. In today's video, we are going to be looking at how MAGA voters are now complaining of businesses failing. Yes, they are now complaining that these policies have killed their businesses up to the point that some of them have even lost their jobs. Okay, I'm just going to play the first clip and you're going to listen to how this lady is complaining how her husband lost his job. Okay, just listen, then we'll come back for commentary.
I made a huge mistake. A friend of mine sent me a video of somebody who is MAGA complaining about the fact that they have no money, and I ended up going down a rabbit hole of people just like her who are taking to this app to talk about how poor they are as a result of this administration. Okay, they voted for this. In many cases, 3 times. 3 times they voted for him. And now they are loudly complaining on the internet that they are broke and on the verge of being unhoused, not being able to afford their medication. It's almost as if we kept saying this over and over and over again. We warned everybody all the time. We told you this would happen. We told you he was going to make things worse for the people who voted for him. And it is happening. People cannot afford to live in this country. You have no one but yourselves to blame. And it makes me so frustrated because the rest of us have to deal with it alongside you.
MAGA is absolutely losing it after a bakery in Texas called MAGA a cult on 4th of July. A post by Hive Bakery in Flower Mount, Texas went viral after they said they were embarrassed, afraid, and disappointed in what the country had become, and they posted it on 4th of July. MAGA is now furious and they're trying to boycott and cancel the business. Which is hilarious because conservatives have said for years that businesses have the right to express themselves however they'd like, and now that a private business has expressed an opinion that doesn't match theirs, they want to cancel it. You don't have to agree with the bakery. That's the beauty of free speech. You can simply never purchase another cupcake and move on with your life. MAGA encouraging harassment, violence, and suggesting that this private business doesn't have a right to an opinion is the opposite of free speech. Although we know MAGA only likes free speech that protects theirs and not others. Free speech in this country isn't tested when people agree with you. It's tested when people say something you can't stand. And that's the whole point.
My husband just got an email saying that he lost his job because of the tariffs. He's a cargo pilot, and we voted for the lady. We didn't vote for this. This is so uncool. It's like, what are they trying to do? Like, what is happening? I'm sorry that happened, babe. Are you alright?
It's alright. I guess I can
He'll look for another
get
job.
a truck driver.
The pilot.
Okay, lovely people, you just heard that, right? She is complaining that her husband lost his job. Can you imagine? Now the husband is going to be looking for a new job. He's going to be applying for a new job, all because they voted a policy that turns against them. Yes, and now a lot of them have been complaining how now their businesses are failing. Some of them are even saying that Donald Trump is the master of bankruptcy, that his reign is causing a lot of bankruptcy. America is experiencing bankruptcy like never before. You're going to hear them say that in the clip, and I was like, oh my god, isn't a president supposed to help a country instead come out of such things? And I mean, just a country like America, going through that, there are a lot of countries in Africa. What exactly is going to happen to those small countries? So you are going to listen to this set of clips and you're going to hear their opinions and what they have to say about their businesses, their jobs, and how America is now facing bankruptcy. Let's listen and then we'll come back for our commentary.
I'm going to say the meanest thing I could possibly say to these Trump voters posting self-pity videos because they're suffering due to his policies. Now, I don't do personal attacks, so I'm just going to tell you the truth, because sometimes the truth hurts. You don't get to complain. You definitely don't get to complain about the lack of leadership or ideas coming from Democrats, because we didn't do this to us. You did this to us. If you and I are driving down the interstate together and you reach over and grab the wheel, and you steer us into a 200-foot deep ravine full of lava and sharks because you think big interstate is corrupt and you thought it would be funny to shake things up, when I scream at you as lava sharks eat our legs, you don't get to be mad at me for being mad at you, because it was my idea to stay on the interstate, and it was your idea that ruined everything for both of us. You don't get to ask what Democrats would do differently with the economy. You don't get to ask what Democrats are doing to help us right now. Those are 2024 questions, but we're in 2025 consequences. This era of the United States right now, this is about the president you elected, the cabinet secretaries your Senate confirmed, the cowering Republicans you elected to obey him in Congress, and all of the very real consequences resulting. We told you these things were going to happen and we gave you lots of warnings, but you grabbed the wheel anyway. If you want to know what Democrats would do differently, look at the track record going back to the Great Depression. Economic growth, job growth, wage growth, retirement plan growth, all of these things have been better under Democratic leadership than Republican. If you like these things, you vote for Democrats because it's what Democrats do. I don't care if you like the Democratic candidate. I don't even care if you understand how the policies work. And I'm not going to ask you if you believe me, because every chart and every graph that matters at the highest level for the middle class proves me right over the past 100 years. I'm only going to ask you that over the next year and a half, you come to grips with this fact so you don't make the same mistake again.
I was a Trump supporter. I don't know how long I can keep doing this.
You should have stopped years ago, but continue.
I have a construction company, and not a fucking thing is getting done.
So here we are, in the midst of the consequences of our own actions. Got it. Continue.
This is what I get.
Yes.
This is what I fucking get. Nothing but white boys. Takes 4 days to do a one-day job. I might have fucked up.
You might have fucked up? No, you 100% fucked up. But the sad thing is, the sad and horrible thing is that you only think you fucked up because it's directly affecting you. You don't care about the millions of other people that it's affecting in the United States. This is 100% what you get when you ignore that he's a felon. When you ignore when he said, grab her by the you-know-what. When you ignore that he is liable for sexual assault. When you ignore that he has done scams and he says racist, horrible, homophobic things. This is what you get. Because the racism was there in his language all the time. You could hear him speak his racism every single day, and you chose to ignore it. So yeah, this is what you have to deal with. And it doesn't matter which race we're talking about. Donald Trump only wants white people in this country, and you ignored that. So yeah, you're dealing with it. All my love.
Trump has cut my food stamps from $2,800 down to $350. Now, what am I supposed to do? So I literally just got this piece of mail today saying that due to new policy changes from the Trump administration, all this shit, whatever, that all these cuts and whatever he's doing over there, now they're telling me I have to go work. Now I have to go do all this. Well, I literally got 5 kids. Okay, I'm trying to sit here and spend time with them. I'm not trying to go work, 50, 60 hours a week so I can pay bills. I just really don't understand. I voted for him this last election because I thought what he had good was going on, but now all of a sudden, all this policy stuff's coming out, and now he's making all these cuts, and now he doesn't want to help the less fortunate people no more. I'm done with that guy. I'm not. If he gets voted in again, I'm leaving this country because I'm not dealing with this no more.
Yes, lovely people. So that is exactly what is happening. Okay, so oh my God, I feel pity. I feel bad for these MAGA voters. I feel bad for the Donald Trump's voters because right now they are seeing what they were planning for other people. Yes, they were actually planning all these things for other people. Because you see, people who did not vote for Donald Trump will not come out complaining like this. Yes, they will not come because they have already gone through it. So coming out to complain like this, so it is only the voters, the MAGA voters, that will come out to complain because they felt like voting for Donald Trump will make things easier on them. Like They will not have to go through all of these things. They will not have to lose their jobs. Their businesses will be booming, and the buyers will have to buy at affordable price. Like the prices of things are just going to drop, because that's what they were voting for. They were voting for price of things to be dropped, things to be better, but things are instead turning against them. They were voting for, according to them, lazy people to be their Medicare should be cut out, and people who got into the country illegally should be sent back to their own country. And guess what? This thing now is coming back at them. It's coming back at them. That's why you see them coming out to complain. All right, lovely people, let me do get your opinion at the comment section. What can you say about this? What my opinion? You have not seen anything yet. You have not seen anything yet. What you voted is what you got. Okay, what you voted, that is exactly what you got. So take heart. All right, lovely people, do well to subscribe to the Voice of the Voiceless. Do not forget to state your opinion at the comment section. Like this video, comment and share. Bye bye.